Hello everybody. Right, I had this company ARRTX. I would say ARRTX, but it's not, only because that's what I see. And I think it's most probably pronounced totally different to what I'm saying. Sorry folks, but they contacted me a while ago and sent me these markers along with the brush markers, which I've already done a video on the brush markers, but I'm not sure if it's released yet. I might release this one first, I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm going to be doing something with these today. These are the pump action ones, a bit like similar to the Posca pens. I like Posca pens, I will say, but they do tend to dry up quite quickly. So like I said, I'm open to trying new products. Of course I am, because you never know. So as far as I'm concerned, I've used a couple of them and they were very good. And the brush markers are absolutely brilliant. This one comes in 48 colours and there's a 30 as well. And all the links will be in the description box. And I thank the company for letting me have a play, as I do like my acrylic markers. I use them in all sorts of things, like the other video will, explain a bit more how I use them on wood and pebbles and all sorts of things. They come in handy all the time, and over the top of your mixed media work is brilliant too, which that's what I'll be doing today in my art journal. Okay, so when you get them, you have to, a couple of these have been done. So if I take a red, so no, I haven't done that one. Okay, you need to, there's a ball bearing inside, okay? That's because acrylic paint settles to the bottom and it needs to be shaken up, and the little ball bearing helps that happen, which if you've used markers before, you know what it is. Sometimes you think it's not in there, okay? That's because the paint is well settled. This isn't too bad because there's a ball bearing in there. So all you've got to do is keep shaking until you can hear that ball bearing move, all right? And it will feel freer, yeah? And that means that you're sort of like dispersing all the paint inside, all right? And it's not settled at the bottom. Sometimes when you're using them, you need to do that every now and again, just to give it a bit of a shake, because it goes a little bit transparent, and then you know that you need more paint, more pigment. So, and it lays at the bottom, so you give it a good shake, yeah, and then you do the old pump action, okay, until it comes to the top, or else you'll think they don't work. And as you can see, it's starting to creep down, okay? I usually do it so that it's quite full on the bottom, which it is now, okay? It's brilliant. And these are very opaque, so it's really good for coverage, yeah. Okay, that's really good. There. All right, let's do one more. Let's do a pink. Okay, shake. And if you leave something for months on end, you'll notice you think the ball bearing's gone. But it's there. Shake, good shake. Good bit of exercise. Right, it's starting to creep down, see? And it comes, so it's not quite full because you can still see the colour of the nib. Oh, it comes with spare nibs as well, which is always handy. There we go, that's well done that. And you'll find that they'll bleed when it's wet, but once these are dry, you can go over them, all right? There we go. Brilliant coverage there. Right, okay, let's have a peach. I'll do one more and then get on with something to show you. As you know I like my mixed media, and I really like trying different pens to see, because it's quite, you know, you can come across one that you really, really love. And this is quite good. So they do a 31. So that means, you know, a bit less expensive. So you can give them a go. And if you like them, you can always get the bigger one. Look at that. Brilliant. Nice, quite wet. So they will take a while to dry. Well, not then. Well, they don't take a long. That's nearly dry now. Okay. Like I say, you will get bleeding if both are wet. All right. But once they're dry, you can go over like the white or the black and it doesn't contaminate. So that's the pens. So well, I'll leave them open because I'm using them one time. Running out of space as normal. Right, I'll get my art journal out and we can see what page we can do. All right. Okay, so this is the page I'm going to do at my art journal. This is the one I've done a swap with Eve on. Brilliant. So I'm going to do this spread today. This envelope, I'll just tuck that in there because I've no idea what's going to happen, but it's just a bit of napkin that was probably lying around and I just stuck it on there. So we could, that's going to go. All right, and this is just watercolour paper over, this is most probably a mop-up or something. And I had 2 pieces of that in here. So I'm going to most probably maybe put that on there. I'm going to stick this envelope down, I think. Okay, let's just take that off. Do this first. I think, let's see what we're going to do. Maybe something like that. So I need to, yep, but I'm going to work on this one. All right, this page here. So, but that's sort of the layout I'm going to do there, I think. Okay, right, so that's already got stuff on it. I'm not sure how much gesso that's got. A little bit of gesso on, not much, but anyway, we shall work with it and see what happens. I'm going to stamp first. Let's have a look. I have chose something. Thought that would look quite nice on there. I got stuck 2 on there to see which one I'd like, but I think I'm going to use that big one because that'll be easier for the pens. And I use a bit of foam, very sort of dense foam for stamping. Let's do that. I'm not too worried if it actually doesn't take that well, if you know what I mean, because I can draw it in. Right. Yep, that's fine. Okay, I can see the outline and that's all I wanted. Okay, because I'm going to carry this down sort of, I want it sort of sketchy, so just use that down there. And it's going to sort of go there. Okay, right, I'm just going to draw this in. Like that. Just so I can see the lines a bit better. Yeah, it's got gel medium on as well by the feel of it. So when I'm using these pens, I use them very lightly. Oh, they stop working. But you do get used to that with mixed media. These are pretty good, I will say, but okay, right. Oh, let's have a look here. It'll be interesting to see how the pens cover, won't it? Right, let's see how they cover. Just going to give that a little bit of a shake. Yeah, because it was just a bit transparent. There we are. That's better. And I have a feeling, because these are wet, yeah, we can actually use our finger, if you know what I mean, to bleed out, because I don't really want to lose everything. Oh, let's have a look. I might rub up the surface of the paper, because this is fragile dictionary paper, folks, all right? It's not like watercolor paper or anything like that. And I've also, because I'm rubbing it, I'm distressing it a bit more. Yep, I like that, because I just left that a bit there so you could see. Let's have a green down here. That's good. Right, dark pink. That'll be all right. It's a lilac, this, sorry, it's not dark pink. I was going to go for a darker pink, but I quite like that lilac. Okay, time I outline that. That's good. I mean, this is the worst paper that you could possibly use. Okay, because it's not smooth or anything like that. And I really like what's happening, and I like the fact that I can, you know, they're wet enough for me to actually rub out, so I can sort of mess everything up. And time you go over with a fine liner or pen now, yeah, if you want that to stand out. But I don't like using these pens unless what's underneath is dry, so I'm being a little bit careful there, like there, not pressing too hard at all, just to save my pen. And here we go. Hand painted picture. And say I'm no artist, please. I am a maker rather than an artist, but I get by. Where's my book? So there we are. That's it. So that's not going to go there now because I've used pink, so that can go somewhere else. I'll put that in the back. Oh, might go there. I'll put that there for now. Okay, and like I say, this is an art journal. Let me see. Okay. And let's stick that in. Swear. Oh gosh, they're years old. I've had them for years. Sheena Douglas. She had these and then he made... I never did use them. I thought, oh, I learned to paint flowers, but I never did. And now I just sort of like use the stamps really every now and again. Right. Okay, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to gesso that over after. Or I might even use a paint pen. Should we see how that works? Let's stick this down. Normally I would gesso, but do you know what? I'm going to take... my hands are a bit grubby, but this might work. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. Okay, go over it some more in a minute. I'm rubbing it out really, but I'm just seeing what's happening. Brilliant. Yeah, that's all right. And just activate that a bit more because I wanted it like that. I wanted to rub it out and see what happens. Right, let's get a stamp. Let's get my trusted faithful one, which is here. I love this one. I use it so much. Actually, Yeah, I would ink up these edges a bit. Let's have a look. Might not be any, might have to do these again because I haven't been, like I said, I haven't really been in here a lot, so I haven't checked whether they need re-inking. Just get a bit of acetate a minute. Right, so something in here, similar colour tone to that, but I haven't, might have something. I might find a journaling card. I've got a few pinks in here, but I think I've laid out things where I actually want them to go. So I don't want to steal from another page. Oh, and also they're very good for, I was going to show you, like if you have a journaling card, you know, this had stickers on it. Okay, and if we want to use this in our journal, we could do that. Okay, and you can decorate that. I think that had butterfly stickers just there. Yeah, just underneath that. So this, okay. And now you wouldn't know it's butterfly stickers, would you? Okay, so you got quite a nice journaling card. It did look lovely in there, but I'm going to say on shiny card, wait for it to dry. Okay, and also places like this, you can go along and add a bit, you know, like this. Dry. Okay, like that saved me getting acrylic paints out. And the watercolours really wouldn't go sort of like on the top of a lot of what I've already done. So, I mean, yeah. And that was gesso, and I don't know quite what that was, what I'd done there. But anyway, made it look different to what it was. Oh, it was a map. Yeah. A bit mad there. And here. Right, we do need something in this pocket, don't we? Hold on a minute to finish it off. Okay, I went to my little stash of bits of, you know, work that I've done. A lot of this will be in my videos. Okay, I've done, you know, like the watercolors and then taken away paint. Oh, just I do things like this all the time, so I've got things to use. Actually, that's going to look quite nice in my journal. Quite like that. Always have things like that available, so I can go to it. Yeah, I don't know where this is going to go, but I really like it, so let's put it somewhere. I mean, that's what that is. Right, so I think that's going to be cut down. I've got that bit of pink, and look, you know, it's great tone there. Oh. And maybe just put a flower sticker on it, and that's done. Okay, so I'm going to go away and back this, and then find one of my flower stickers and put that on, and then that can go inside there. All right. Right, I decided to stamp this card and paint it in, and show you another technique that I do with acrylic markers. Okay, I actually use it and water it down. and use it as paint. So then you don't have to, I don't want too much water, that's all. That's it. And then it will cover that without it messing up with the stamp. If you get too much on there, just use your glove and dab it off, it'll come off. Okay. Like that. I'm going to do it a little bit darker down here. And you can do that with it, and that can look pretty good actually. I'll do the rest of these. And of course you're not going to get the coverage, but that's what we want to do, how we want to use it. It's just the light, covering, more up there. Like that. And the flower, we don't want to waste that, do we? Let's have a look what we got here. Okay. That will end up in the journal, I expect. Not quite sure. I suppose they're seeds, are they? There. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with those bits. Really. I think white will look a bit silly. Okay, so just got a stitch around that little sentiment, and we are done. And here we are, all sort of done really. Yeah, you could add more, you know, and all that, but I think that's fine. And then, let's say that was just a bit of paper that, or it was actually thin paper, so I backed it onto card now. It was thin scrapbooking paper. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can go in and use your pens and or your pencils and do more to any of that. This was just a quick to show you, you know, what to do, and without it taking forever. And watercolored with the acrylic pens, fantastic. Yeah, so you know you can do that with it, and you know you can cover the worst paper ever. It's all lumpy and bumpy. It literally is really sort of like rough and horrible. So that was cool. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and don't forget all the links or anything, if you want them, are in the description box below. Okay, hopefully I'll come back. I've got a big event coming up next weekend, and once that's done, I've only got 2 weeks after that. I've got a little thing that we have in the salon, and then that's it till April. So get in the studio more and do more videos for you. Okay, thank you very much everybody for watching, and speak to you very soon. Bye.